At first glance, Amrita Vijayaraghavan and Andrew Stevens from Brooklyn, New York look like they're living a pretty familiar life of parenthood. With their 3-year-old son, Adi, the chaos, the routines, the commitment, and another bundle of joy on the way. Both children biologically theirs. They split finances and all live under the same roof.
What was the day like when Adi first came?
He was just a little healthy guy, and we were in the hospital for a day, and then we brought him home.
But what they've built together doesn't fit the usual labels. No romance, no traditional partnership, no marriage. Amrita identifies as straight and Andrew as gay.
We've been friends for almost 15 years. We met at work and headed off immediately, and things have snowballed from there.
We never put guardrails on what that meant for our life.
And now we have a family together.
The idea may sound unconventional, but it's a path a growing number of people are choosing.
They put it in the garbage.
What?
Their arrangement is called platonic co-parenting. Having a child with someone who you're not romantically involved with.
Okay.
Me and my best friend are 2 single moms. We live in New York City and we raise our kids under one roof.
We are a 3-parent family raising 2 amazing children.
What do y'all have to say to people across the country who may think this is totally weird?
The general public reaction, honestly, has been overwhelmingly people saying, okay, I get it. That makes sense to me. There's a wide range of ways to be in the world. We don't need everybody's rubber stamp of approval to do it.
Part of our decision making is also reacting to the cards that we're dealt, the time that we live in.
We're part of a elder millennial cohort where I think a lot of people are still kind of grappling with that. Can I afford to have kids?
They began exploring options, including freezing embryos, keeping the decision open. Then, during the pandemic, after living together for the first time, they rethought what a family could look like. Amrita says she initially didn't see herself as a mother.
What actually changed for you?
I realized, okay, well, I don't have an opposition to motherhood. What if that goes a step further and I can be a mother, but not within the structure of also being a wife and a mother?
That shift turned into a decision to have a child together. But they say they were forced into parenting categories that didn't fit, from doctor's offices to legal paperwork.
I would love to kind of get an understanding of how you guys were treated through the process, given the fact that you guys were not married or technically not even a couple.
In retrospect, I would say we should have just pretended to be a couple.
Really?
Yes, because the system is set up for just a certain type of couple. I was reduced to what was called a sperm donor. The fertility clinic required that we independently meet with a psychologist and then together meet with the psychologist.
It's part of the reason they sought out family law attorney Diana Adams, spending months working through the questions they knew their family might face before their son was even born.
As women have had the option and the freedom and the awareness that we have other choices beyond being married to a man to create stability for co-parenting, that we realize maybe we have the financial power on our own, that we don't need to immediately get married.
Adams is a family law attorney who helps people navigate these arrangements.
There are other ways that we could create a family dynamic without following traditional scripts.
We have our separate work lives, we have our separate social lives.
Are you both still single?
My experience with dating has been positive. If anything, it's been strangely attractive to people. I've been told it means that you have your life together.
This choice has a lot of really positive consequences, and this is one of the things that maybe is not ideal, and it does delay sort of my re-entry into centering my romantic life or my dating life.
Which one are you giving to Sophia? You can't have 2.
Some platonic co-parents come together after they've already had children and are single again, like Bernie and Annabelle.
We're authentically ourselves around each other, and you don't have to always try to play perfect to make it happen.
The New York City best friends live together with their children, Bernie's 5 and 9-year-old sons, and Annabelle's 7-year-old daughter.
I think one thing that women would find the most surprising is that it is just like when you go on vacation with your friends.
They call their arrangement a mommune.
The term is supposed to come from commune and mom. The twist, right, is mothers cooperatively living in a village. And we specifically interpret that as decentering romantic partnerships.
They say their idea was in part about making single parenthood more sustainable.
I could not find a 2-bedroom apartment that was comfortably in my price range where I would have the appropriate savings for kids. So one night, I'm looking and I'm like, oh my God, if we combined forces, we could get a gorgeous, gorgeous apartment. So I call her, I'm like, Annabelle, we could have the apartment of our dreams in our neighborhood of choice. You can have your own bathroom even. Let's move in together.
The biggest risk became the biggest relief, and I won't go back.
The Mommune.
They've been documenting their story on social media. They split costs and household work equally, something that doesn't always happen in traditional relationships.
By default, the kids and then the woman is the one that deals with the consequences if there's inequity.
They say this gives them more time and energy to focus on their children, who now see each other as brothers and sister.
They do have sibling disagreements. We actually talk a lot about child rearing. Like, how do we approach discipline?
After 2 years of sharing a home, they've changed their perspective on dating.
I enjoy it more now. You don't have the expectation to be the future girlfriend, the future wife.
But as more people start exploring platonic co-parenting, Adams urges cautious discretion.
We don't have a script of what it would look like to meet a platonic co-parent.
Adams says ultimately, what matters most is what's inside the home.
I'm sympathetic to concerns about the rapid nature of the change of American families. We can look to the sociological studies that show us that the kids do fine in these different kinds of configurations, particularly when they have stability.
In some ways, there's almost more stability to our relationship. I'm just going to say that because we are not navigating romantic and sexual dynamics between us.
So we can turn on the TV to watch themselves.
Amrita and Andrew are committed to raising their children together until they leave home someday. And now Adi is a big brother, the couple welcoming their daughter a few weeks ago.
Do you guys love each other?
Tell each other we love each other when we go to bed at night.
You do?
Yeah. We make sure we hug each other around our kids. So like, he understands that we love each other.